Oh, another thing, just to put it out there, if, you know, our real people's ways of communicating with each other, you know, through social media, got closed down, because if you've not noticed, that's why they're trying to sensitise, if that's the right word, people's videos or Facebook or whatever, or take them down because maybe they're talking the truth, but they're calling it hate speech. Because if that all went down in the end and there was only a world of mainstream media and you weren't allowed to talk about anything else, hence why they want to take hate speech down, which is free speech, by the way, then how would you know what's going on in the world if, like I said before, mainstream media are only putting one narrative out that they want to put to everybody globally? So when you get people like Tommy Robinson, who's an independent journalist now, or any independent journalists who are real people who see things going on in the street and going on around the globe, and maybe they're not articulate and stuff, but actually, and Tommy is actually, when he's not swearing, but it doesn't mean just because you're watching someone on mainstream media and they're articulate with the words, because I'm not, but I'm a real person. So what? We like real people. We don't want fake people sat there with the big words that some people don't understand, and they're reading off that thing that they read off, and they probably, you know, they've got money, they live in a really posh area somewhere where they don't get crime and stuff, so they have not got a clue at the end of the day. Because some guy the other day, American guy who's really rich, one of the elites, said something about, oh, well, you know, white people can't say this if they're not living in an area, trying to do the racist thing again, you know, white supremacy thing again. If you're not living in the ghetto, that's what he said, if you're not living in the ghetto with crime and this, that and the other. Hello? You're very rich, probably living in a big mansion somewhere, not anywhere where there's crimes. And it's not just in black communities where there's crimes. You just got to put your propaganda out and your thing to get people hating. But that's what I'm saying about mainstream media. If we have a shutdown of social media, all the platforms of social media, and there is only one media, which is mainstream, putting out their crap, how will anyone know the truth? I would rather have normal people like on YouTube that there is talking about this stuff, reporting and being journalists who talk the truth, whether they're articulate or not. It just shows that the real people, they have rants like me because we're coming from the heart. Not someone sat there in a suit and a tie. I'm not interested. What? Because you sat there in a suit and a tie and you're articulate and you went to university, because we all know about university and what the education they put out there on some stuff, not always the truth. That it makes you better than anyone else who is actually living in the real world and knows what's going on the streets and stuff. It makes you look superior because you're in your suit and tie and you've got a job on mainstream media, you know, with money, and you can talk with big words. No, it doesn't, because to me, you don't live in the real world of what's really going on. All you're there for is the money, to pay your mortgage off, to have a big house and to get your pension and have your big nice holidays with all throwing your money around everywhere. That's what it means to me.